giving us a chance in the fourth quarter. It was a ridiculous way to start the game. I credit the Chargers. They're a good football team on all three phases. But I'll answer any questions I can.
What was the key to slowing down Mike Williams? He's been on a hot streak, so what was the key for you to kind of slow him down?
You know, we had a – I can answer other questions. I don't know if we slowed him down enough. We may have slowed Mike Williams down, but we didn't stop him enough. That's the big thing.
What made Justin Herbert so tough to defend?
He's a good quarterback. They got a heck of an offense. They got a lot of weapons, and they got a lot of different kinds of plays, and he can execute them. He's a special talent.
Do you have any update right now on Mullen?
No, we lost a couple corners. Arnett went out. Mullen went out. Nate Hobbs went out at the end of the game. So I'll have an update later in the week.
John, I know you lost. There's no moral victories, but could you please talk about the fans? They certainly showed up.
Oh, it was great. You know, it was great. It's always great to have the support of the Raider fans, and we're sorry we let them down, but we cannot come out and take that many punches in the first round. And you know, I'm proud of our guys showing the toughness to get up and keep fighting, but that was ridiculous tonight. They got on us, and they got after us in all three phases, and we found a way to make it a football game and give ourselves a chance, but it's just too hard in this league against good teams.
What's ridiculous? Is it more a frustration with your team, or is it just admiration for the Chargers?
I think it's a combination of a lot of things. You know, you can't deny this. The Chargers are a good football team. They are an excellent team, and they proved it again tonight. They're going to go places this year. They're going to be a force to be dealt with. But we had penalties that were ridiculous. We gave up some plays in a passing game today that you can't give up. And we didn't play well in the first half.
What's it going to take to get the defense ready for teams like the Chiefs and the Broncos?
Well, you know, we're going to have to play better in all areas, not just defense. It would help if Mullen and Arnett, some of our guys were back there, I think, helping us, but I'm not going to make any excuses. They went for it in some critical fourth downs. I give them credit. Backed up in their own territory in a tight football game. They converted some critical plays on fourth down twice. They went all out tonight to make plays, and they did.
Is there anything that you can share with us that you told the team at halftime, maybe not schematically, but, you know, that changed the play of your team in the second half?
It was one of the greatest speeches of all time, I'll tell you. Let's just leave it at that. You know, now you don't want to hear what I said before the game because everything didn't work either.
There was a taunting penalty on Waller. What was your thoughts on that? It seemed when he scored the touchdown.
I don't understand the taunting. I hate taunting. I think it's ridiculous. I think what happens after an interception or a touchdown, we allow these celebrations. I consider that taunting. I don't understand what happened over there on the Chargers sideline, but the official made the call. We have to deal with it. We couldn't get any momentum going. That didn't help us.
John, you guys had 3 cornerbacks go down due to injury. I'm sure you don't have too many updates yet, but how tough was it to deal with?
That's tough. You know, we had a lot of guys go down. You know, Jacobs went out. Pate Barber went out. Carrier was unable to play, so we lost a lot of our 3 tight end sets. But, you know, they lost players too. We're all going to have to deal and adapt. And hopefully we could get some guys ready. We got a short week. Got to get back home and get ready. I'm proud of our team. I'm going to reiterate that. We're 3-1. We've had some tough overtime victories, and we fought back to put ourselves in position to make a dramatic comeback tonight. We just didn't make the plays.
John, you were driving the time of the game.
Brandon Staley is the winning coach tonight, and here he is at the podium.
Brandon, did you know you were going to get a matchup in that situation of Jared on Denzel?
Thought that it could be that. They like to disguise that. They kind of play zone alignment man, and we felt like in that down and distance that they were going to try and deny the ball. And just felt like on that motion in, when Keenan kind of came in, it kind of undressed the coverage a little bit where Justin knew that he was going to have the matchup, Jared on Denzel, and just felt like, you know, 6'5" versus 5'11", that would be a good one. Kind of had that indicator with the motion, and then had an answer on the backside with the shallow cross. If they did a nice job negotiating it, we felt like we had another good answer on the shallow cross. So just felt like that was an excellent play call. Got it in plenty of time. As you guys know, it was loud out there tonight. And so I felt like operationally we were pretty clean. And in that, you know, D&D, when it's fourth down and it's loud, I felt like our guys really handled it well.
Defensively? How much does a coach have to have trust in that quarterback to be able to accept that he's going to recognize that in that situation?
Jim, I think full trust. Full trust. And that's what he earns on a day-to-day basis with how hard he works and how he prepares and then how well he performs in those got-to-have-it situations. And he's got that cool, calm composure that affects everybody in a positive way, including me. And I felt like he executed very well tonight.
Brandon, defensively, holding this team to 14 points, 213 yards of offense, what did you see out of your defense?
I felt like we played team defense tonight. I thought it started in the run game. As you guys know, didn't get off to a great start with our run front tonight. We were committed to that part of the game, and I felt like our first level was outstanding tonight. Our second level was outstanding tonight. We tackled extremely well against a really good back. I've got a ton of respect for really all their backs, all three of their backs, but Josh coming back tonight, you know, he's a really good runner. And then I felt like outside of the Ruggs pass, we just really did a nice job in the passing game. And even both drives where they scored, those were two tough third down losses. Our coverage systems actually were well played. Just, you know, our rush wasn't quite good enough, and we were able to, you know, fortunate he was able to step up and find a guy late. But other than that, I just felt like we executed our plan at a high level. I felt like our guys had command over the plan. You know, we had 4 sacks tonight. I felt like we were really able to affect him, particularly early. You know, I think we had 4 3-and-outs in the first half and just didn't let them get in rhythm. You know, so much about this season for them has been in rhythm, and I felt like by getting off to the start that we did tonight, you know, we were able to play the type of defense we want to play. And then, you know, in the second half, they show you why they're the #1 offense in the NFL. That they have weapons and they have a premium quarterback. So I just feel like it was a really good performance by our guys and one that we expect to play.
Can you talk about Derwin James' interception?
Yeah, Derwin made up for one of his few errors in the game earlier, and he'll joke with you here in a minute, I'm sure, but just an incredible play. Got the matchup, him on Waller. We were in a good coverage for what they were doing on that particular play, and the route kind of came into his leverage, and it kind of reminded me of the pick that he had in the stadium in the preseason, the scrimmage, but you see the ball judge, you see the tracking, and I think it was appropriate that he finished the game because he's been playing. You know, this guy's doing a lot of jobs for us, okay? The guy's like literally playing like 5 positions, and he's calling the defense. So we're asking a lot of him, and so when I say he made an error, like the error is really on me for asking him to do so much, but he was fantastic in the game.
You guys feel like...
All right, so Brandon Staley, who was really one of the great young coaches, maybe the best of the baby faces, has his team playing well, 3-1. They get a win, no letdown off the huge win on the road against the Chiefs. In prime time, they play that way. They skate to a 21-0 halftime lead and ultimately win 28-14. So what are the fantasy ramifications for this game? And what are you going to do on Tamper Tuesday to get your team right? You find out with Jamie Eisenberg straight ahead. Yeah, HQ.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.